Hi, Julie. This is Latrina. I'm finally getting around to your video. Thank you so much for your patience. So, as I mentioned during the BNI meeting, I make these videos with the hope of bringing value and service to our communities and to our business owners, right? Because that's what we are. We are business owners as well. So, this is my way of giving back. There's no selling in the video, so don't worry about that. We're BNI members, so we believe givers gain. So I hope you enjoy the video. I hope it's helpful to you. Please give me some feedback because it's important so that I can gauge whether these are helpful or not, or if I need to fine tune them or make some changes. But let's get started. So what I'm going to cover in your video is content backlinks and citations and why these are important to consider for your website and your online presence. I'll take a look at your website and then I'll make recommendations for improvement if I see any. So content is anything, of course, on your website. It's the words, images, videos. You need to have enough content because this is how the Google bots crawl your website to figure out what it is you do. It's important to have relevant keywords to identify your services that you offer. At least 1,500 words is recommended for the homepage and at least 500 on your back pages. This is a healthy, good amount to outrank competition. And then citations are important too. These are directory listings that you can get like in Yellow Pages or Yelp. There's an example on the screen for you, but it's merely your business name, address, and phone number. And these serve as like your thumbprint throughout the internet, right? It's important for Google to be able to find these because it shows that you're a relevant, legitimate company, okay? Companies that don't have a lot of these, then Google kind of, they're kind of questioning whether this is a real company or not. So get as many directory listings as you can get. And then finally, what's really important are backlinks. Backlinks are the placement of your website onto other websites. So you think about your Facebook page, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, any of those where your website is being listed. Those are considered backlinks because they're redirecting traffic from there to your site. But not all backlinks are created equal. So you'd want to make sure that you are in the space that covers your service. So you're business consultant, speaker, author, those kinds of things is where you'd be posting, right? Rather than like Pizza Hut or a nail salon. But Google does place high emphasis on how many backlinks a company has because the more backlinks you have, it's sort of a stamp that you are trustworthy. Because, right, who would list your website? This is how Google thinks. Who would list your website on their page if they didn't trust you? So the more backlinks you have, the more popular, the more trustworthy you become. All right, so let's hop on over to Google briefly, and then I'll take a look at your website. So I just want to explain a couple of things here in Google. So what I did here is I searched organically. Usually we'd have like a city. Let me see, do that. So business coach, Frederick, Maryland. I just picked one of your niches, okay? And what we get are usually some advertisements at the top of the screen. Some people won't even see these if they have ad blockers. And so some of the things that I'm showing you or teaching you are things you can do organically. Actually, all the things I'm showing you are things you can do organically to get free traffic to your website, okay? Ideally, you want to find your business listed here in the map pack. This is where Google places who they perceive to be the top 3 ranking businesses for the key term search. So in the case of Business Coach Frederick, Maryland, these are the top 3 companies that are listed, okay? As you move further down the page, the further you move away from the first, second, or third page, the less traffic you're getting. So ideally, you want to find your business somewhere in those first 3 pages or here in the map pack area, okay? Now let's hop over to your website. So first of all, love it, love it, love it, especially your logo here. I love that. And I love the color schemes. Very happy, but I like the touch of gold or touch of elegance there. Very nice. Well done as far as your website layout. Let's see. One thing I do suggest, I would actually put, so this right here, enter your name and email to download. I would actually give them an opportunity to reach out, book personal reading. So on your page, there's a lot. You have a lot of services. So this button could be a little bit confusing. I would like book personal reading. Is that related to the psychic medium? Is that related to the keynote speaking? I would clarify that. Maybe that title. I would even recommend having somewhere like a little short form where they can put, visitors can put their name, email, phone number, so you can reach out to them, and maybe even on that form have a choice of what, like 3 things they're wanting information about, so that you're prepared when you reach out to them. The other thing is, I notice you don't have a lot of content on your home page here. You definitely want to make sure you get more content. Remember, 1,500 words at least on your home page and 500 in your back pages. This gives you the opportunity to talk about your services, right? It gives you an opportunity to put all those keywords, which is, I'm going to show you in a minute why that's important, on your page, because it helps you to outrank. But more importantly, it gives Google sufficient time to find out what it is you do. And you do a lot of things, right? So you want to make sure Google has an opportunity, an adequate opportunity to figure out what you do and grab keywords. And you don't have a lot of keywords on your homepage. I haven't looked at your back pages very much, but definitely you're going to want more content so that you can highlight the things you do. You have a lot to offer. So definitely you want to make sure that people know that, and that, more importantly, Google knows it, right? So that people who are searching for your services can find you. So let's look over at your data real quick. So right now you have only 17 backlinks, which is really low. Even 55 is low. At one time you had 55, you're down to 17. Referring domains, at one time you had 26, you're down to 10. Right now you're ranking only for one keyword, and it has to do with your name, I believe. Let's see. Yep. So that is okay, but it's not, even for that name. Look at that. 100 people search that name a month, but you're way down as number 88. That's probably not where you want to be, right? So we definitely need to get you some more keywords on there. That's going to be my biggest suggestion for you to boost your website. Definitely start adding more content, getting keywords that describe what it is. When I say keywords, Julie, I'm talking about what people are organically typing here. So if they're typing business coach, if they're typing business consultant, Frederick, Maryland, if they're typing event speaker, Frederick, Maryland, those are things you want to be ranking for, okay? But right now you're not, and as a result, you're not getting any resulting traffic from that. So that's my takeaway for you. I would definitely, to enhance your beautiful website, I would definitely suggest more content. And I would try to maybe make this more general, like contact me or book me. And then when they go to that contact, let's see where this takes us. And then maybe, yeah, because that's very specific only to this, right? So if people see this, they're thinking, okay, what if I don't want to book a personal reading? I want her for other services. That's the reason I'm saying that. I don't know if you want to add more buttons that cover the other services as well, or you want to make this more generalized and then take them to a page or a contact form where they can select what it is they want. But you definitely want to give them an easy opportunity to book you and to get more information about your services, okay? With that, I'm going to end this. It's going a little bit longer, but you can reach out to me. We can always chat about this on a one-to-one. Be happy to give you more detail and go in greater detail over this. But I do try to keep the video short and be mindful of everyone's time. So with that, I'm going to end this here. I hope it's been helpful to you. I hope that you can use some of this information. And let me know what you thought. Okay, Julie, I appreciate your feedback. Thank you. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.